Hi, my name is Dr. Steve Blackwell. I'm the creator of Visual Instructor Pro. I thought I'd give a quick and simple demonstration of how this software works so that as you look at it, you won't have to try to figure it all out yourself. This just only take a few minutes, so I want to get right into it. We start with File New, and it brings in our first line. You can use the File New icon, either one. We have four areas that we're going to deal with. The image, quality, page type, and task. So I'm going to demonstrate how to put an image in. You just click on that import image, click your picture, open, and there it is. It thumbnails and stays wide here so that you can always refer back to that picture so you don't lose track of what step you're on. The next thing is quality. Quality, we follow the international quality, check work content and verify. Check meaning we check some raw materials or someone else's work. Work content is what they actually do in the work process. And then verify is verifying that you did the job correctly. So I know this process here. A gentleman is checking a computer cable to make sure it's defective free, so we're going to click that as check. All right, then the next line is your page type. It defaults to 4 picture landscape. We have 7 different formats. This is the typically used format for picture landscape in the industry. And then we have the area to type our task. All right, now if we have a bunch of images, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just only show you 4, but if you had 200, whatever you have. You come over to this icon, import images, and it's a little tiled icon, which will help you to distinguish it. You click on that, and you go to the file where your pictures are. I'm going to do that right here. I'm going to highlight all 4. Like I say, you may have more, but for what we're doing, I'm going to do the 4. It immediately populates these lines here with all 4 pictures. I'm going to take the first one out because that one no longer belongs there. So here's our 4 lines. Remember that this was check. These next 2 lines, he's actually putting the cable at one end on a template and coming to the other end and cutting it, and then on the 4th one he's verifying his own work, so we'll make that a verify. All right, now the next thing we will do is type in our tasks. So I'm going to quicken this by getting rid of this and go to one that already is typed. All right, there we go. So now we have all 4, we have all images in, we have our quality in, and by the way, if you don't want to use the quality section, you go here to your 6 icon, color shapes, and just click it off, and then it won't affect what you're doing. We're going to leave it on so I can demonstrate what that does when we come up with our PDF. All right, so we're ready to go. Now we just need to title this, so we go to Tools, Options, and Header. And I've already put a header in there to save our time, but we have 2 lines, a title and a subtitle on the first line. The second row has 2 boxes, and the third row has 2 boxes. You can use it for whatever you need, for your document control, your rev, whatever that may be. We have a footer down here, and what I've done right now, it says uncontrolled document. When you go over to System, you can actually click PDF path in folder, which I have on yes, and that will automatically put the where your file is located. Okay, and I'll show you that on the PDF as well. So we come up here, and we're going to name this. Now, just so you're aware, 2 boxes will come up. The first box where you will be naming the VI Pro file name. The second one is you will be naming the PDF. Typically we name them the same name, but anyhow, you will be doing 2. In my case, you're only going to be doing 1. Okay, so then you click on the file, okay, And I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to bring up the PDF, and when I bring up the PDF, this is what you will see as a finished product. Here is your image for your company so that it's branded. Here is your title and subtitle, and then you have the two boxes here and the two boxes here for row 2 and row 3. On our quality, you notice our check, work content, or we just put work and verify. Check is a triangle, he's checking the cable. The next 2 steps are work, so that's a yellow square. And then the last one is a circle, verify. He's verifying that he cut it correctly. That builds in quality. Now, also note that it will page number for you. We had uncontrolled document, but then it tells us the path where that VMS is and PDF is at. And then it dates, so you automatically have a rev date down there. In other pieces, you could put in the cycle time if you want to put in the cycle time so that you know how many seconds or minutes each step takes. That's a quick overview of how that works. In the industry, they are used either on a monitor, on paper, in a notebook, or plastered on a board so that a worker can look at it. It not only works for manufacturing, which is a majority of my experience, but also in office work. For instance, if you want to show somebody how to use a piece of software just exactly like what I'm showing you, you can hit print, function print screen, and take a picture of each of the screens and put them into Visual Instructor as a JPEG, and be able to demonstrate step by step how to use that software or what they're to do. So I hope this is of a help. It'll help you at least make a decision on whether you want to continue to pursue or not. We love the product. People in the field love the product. We have many customers, big customers out there, and we think you will enjoy this too. So thank you for listening, and I hope that helped.